Welcome everybody to today's video. Today's video we are visiting Bridal Falls in Provo Canyon, Provo, Utah. And to start off, I just want to kind of introduce what you're seeing in this little video clip. And I have to apologize for the poor quality of this video that you're watching right now because I recorded this back in the summer of 2016, I'm sorry. And at the time I was really shaky, just checking it out. I just wanted to get some footage. This is long before I had actually known or that it has been announced that they would demolish this. And what you're seeing right there in that building is that it's part of the tramway that used to be here. They used to use this as an entryway to go up to the top of the falls. I'll post a picture of it. Right at the top of this mountain, there used to be a restaurant there. The tramway that I'm standing next to in this video was the beginning of it. It would take you to the top of that mountain that I just pointed at. There used to be a restaurant up there. I took a picture of it, zoomed in, and I'll go ahead and include that picture at the end of this video. I also wanted to mention now that at the end of this video I have borrowed some photography, some shots about some of the subjects we're going to be talking about today. I just wanted to clarify that I borrowed those from the internet. I'll go ahead and cite those resources down in the description down below of where I've actually borrowed those pictures and where I found them from. The majority of them say they're from the BYU archives and BYU down in Provo, but I will go ahead and cite the sources, the websites from where I actually found those pictures, and I'll go ahead and add them in the description down below because, like I said, they're not my work. I'm not going to take credit for it. Links down below to see if you want to read any of the articles from which I found those those photos. I'll go ahead and make a notation of those in the actual pictures too, so that way you can know which work I'm talking about. I also want to thank Stephanie K and my cousin Jason for providing a couple of pictures and some video of the Avalanche that we're going to talk about today. I'll go ahead and share their links down below for their TikTok and for their Instagram, so that way you can go and follow them too. Anyways, let's get down to business. Now, starting off, you're seeing the inner workings of the tramway here at Bridal Falls. And what you're seeing is that it was an aerial tramway service that went to the top of the falls, and it was built in 1961, and it contains what it was a small 6-passenger tramway that functioned as a recreational attraction and has the only access to a mountaintop Eagle's Nest Lodge and restaurant that we just talked about a few minutes ago. And it was situated on a cliff at the top of the falls, built by Gorman Construction. And when the tramway was in operation prior to the 1996 Avalanche, it was heralded as the world's steepest aerial tramway, although that claim is difficult to ascertain. The falls were a featured point along the route of the Heber Creeper tourist train until the train discontinued its service past the falls in the late 1980s. The train tracks in front of the falls were removed and converted into a recreational trail. Now the falls and a small park just west of the falls, Bridal Park, can also be accessed via U.S. Highway 189. In early 1996, an avalanche destroyed the building housing the tramway machinery and a gift shop, and they were never rebuilt. In July 2008, an arson fire burned the building at the top of the tramway, and very little of it would remain. Again, I have a picture of that you can see at the very end, and there are plenty of other YouTubers out there that have actually gone up there and filmed their experience up there. So just look up Bridal Falls, Provo Canyon, and you'll find plenty of hikers posting their videos about what was up there. Anyways, in July 2008, an arson fire burned the building at the top of the tramway, and very little of it remains. I'm pretty sure I just mentioned that. And in August 2008, the Utah County Sheriff's Office ordered the property owners, the Grove family from Orem, Utah, which is right next to Provo, to pull down the remaining cable, fearing adventurers might use it to scale the rocky face by the waterfall. In October 2016, 2 deaths occurred, which put the falls in the hot seat for being a dangerous place to hike, noting that there's about 1 death here per year. Rather, in October and November, the rocks can become very slippery due to rapid temperature change, creating thin layers of ice. Winters here can be very cold, whereas summers here can be very hot. Starting in April 2017, the remains of the tram and the restaurant were removed from the site. And again, I believe one of the articles I will be sharing will be showing that, or we'll be talking about that. And I believe I will also include pictures of them getting ready to do that. And again, in early 2023, an avalanche ran down the route of the waterfall, altering its landscape and greenery. And that's what you're seeing right now in the video is actually kind of like some of the remnants of it. There used to be a nice little pathway walkway, but the avalanche, you can see the construction, like orange construction walls right there, basically almost obliterated that walkway that was there. Now, once everything was cleaned up, they did the best with it. They did what they could to help make it a place where people can go visit again. Now, I had no idea as of the recording of this video or the posting of it if they're going to go ahead and ever replace the walkway that was there. I have no idea. But as of right now, this is where it stands. I recorded this on Saturday, August 24th, 2024. That's when I recorded these current videos that you're watching right now. But I believe we have already passed through it. But Stephanie and Jason we've already watched through some of the damage that was caused, some of the aftermath of the avalanche from 2023. Just you can see trees and snow just like all over the place. It didn't really alter the route of the Provo River, which you see right now. It's just the river melted the snow enough to where it can run through it, and it was like kind of like a train tunnel. And as of today, it's still a place that people can go and walk around, check things out around here. And you'll still see some people walking up to the top of the falls. I myself will not do that because I am absolutely terrified of heights. I'm very clumsy, so I have a feeling that if I do go up there, I would slip up there. And right now, what you're seeing in the video right now, this is where that tramway entryway was. This is where it was located, right here. And as you can see, it's been demolished. You can now see that people come here to park. And right here. Here's some of the site right here. You kind of see some of the foundation there, and this is what it looks like today. Anyways, let's go on. One last thing that I want to bring up in this video before I end it is the fact that if anybody remembers, or if anybody grew up in the 1990s, same decade I basically grew up on, there was an episode of Rescue 911 that was hosted by William Shatner of Star Trek fame. Everybody knows who William Shatner is. They filmed an episode here about someone who got severely injured and fell from that restaurant right there, from up there, or right around in that same area, and fell down and got severely injured. I'll go ahead and link that in the description down below so that you can watch it. Anyways, thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to share the video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much again for watching the video, and I hope you enjoy watching and seeing some of these pictures that I was talking about from the beginning of the video. Also, don't forget to check out Stephanie and Jason's work. I'll send their links down in the description box for TikTok and Instagram down below. Thank you again for watching.